Yeah.
We could go. We'll be back.
Yeah. 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 We'll be back in here though for the next game because we're gonna commentate the next game.
Why did everybody leave the party? What happened? No. I gotta deal with something.
Hey, guys, y'all gotta make sure y'all share y'all's voice on the stream. Press the PlayStation button real quick, and you know how it brings up the party voice chat box, and it shows everything like that, and there's like 3 little dots. Click that. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. How'd you change it on the app, Carter? Go to settings, and then it says voice activity. voice chat settings, I meant. And go and press share your voice aloud.
Alright, I did that.
Say that one more time, Carter.
Can
Alright, I got it.
Alright, he got it.
Can you
Alright.
hold
We're
on,
watching.
hold on. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me?
Let me check.
Alright.
I cannot hear you.
Dang, I set it up.
Alright, they're
I can
good.
hear myself. I'm all set.
I don't even know if I am or not.
Yeah, they can hear you. You can hear you. You're good.
Alright.
Alright, let's go. Alright, we're here.
Wait for kickoff before you start. Like, that's when they started. When the kick was just getting kicked.
This is sure to be an interesting one.
Yeah, two of the best offenses.
Alright. It seems the Bucs will start with the ball.
Atlanta kicking it off.
It is up with the kickoff.
Tampa will start with the ball, and he will not take this out of the end zone.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year of the
Led out by Tariq McMahon, who had a solid season. Nothing to brag about.
Hold on, you commentate Tampa, and I'll get Atlanta then. But we're not trying to talk at the same time.
Yeah, I'll call Tampa. You can call Atlanta.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna come out in a gun formation. First down, 2 wide receivers to the right. Drive back pass. He finds a short man across the middle of the field. Don't know who that is. Single back set. 2 right, 1 left. Looks like he's gonna hand it off to Leonard Fournette. Who gets met? Fights for it? Oh, looks like we have a face mask. Oh, interesting. Ryan Jensen, the one playing Buccaneers, with the hold.
And that's just what Atlanta needs.
We got a tight look. Oh, he takes a deep shot. And it's knocked down by
Those
David.
Atlanta defensive backs are so aggressive when the ball is that far down the field.
I don't see what he was thinking there. The dump off in that situation, it's not what you want to do there.
Atlanta stopping the Buccaneer offense, and they will get the ball back. Atlanta will return to about the 30, 31. And here comes this really explosive Atlanta offense, led by Nathan Noble, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And he has tons of weapons. He has running back Shaquille O'Neal, receiver Travis Hunter, and I don't know who else, because, yeah. It is a run time, and he will get the first down, Shaquille O'Neal, for a 10-yard gain.
He's just too big. You can't really stop him.
And I think this would be really important for Atlanta to get on the board first, especially since they get the ball back at half, and having one of the most powerful offenses and one of the best defenses in this league. He's going to step back, throw the screen out to Shaquille O'Neal, who's going to take this after powering through two two Buccaneer defenders and getting out of bounds.
Hey, that's 3 straight touches for him. I think they want to involve him early in the one.
Be ready to see Atlanta wide receivers go to work. He is getting the running back to draw a lot of attention right now on those short passes. And just when they expect those short passes, look for something deep down the field. That call's going to be rolled back as he stepped out of bounds.
He didn't even get a foot in. It's a good thing.
And that play is going to be complete, which we'll see what this Atlanta offense can do after that reversed call on the incomplete pass. Oh, and they're going to fire it back down the field inside the 25. Wonderful catch. Over
just destroyed Zion McCollum.
Over the corner. And now they're operating on the Buccaneers side of the field, and they're going to take this down inside the red zone now. Over across the 20 into the onto the 19-yard line, where they're going to hand this off and take this, and he's got a big gap taking it inside the 10 to the 8.
Yeah, they're just going to slowly run down
and Shaquille O'Neal's been a factor of this offense so far. He's been marching them down the field single-handedly. Let's see what they want to do now. They're going to pass it back to him. He's going to take this inside the 5 to the 5. Oh.
The keeper?
Oh. And he's going to lose a yard on that. Bringing up 3rd and goal. Let's see what this Atlanta offense do after that loss of 1 yard. He looks to pass, and he's going to throw this to the corner of the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Atlanta. Caught by Jamal Rondo. Number 11. That's what I mean. When you have such an explosive offense like the Atlanta offense, it means a lot for you up first. And especially knowing that you're getting the ball at half, that can be a game changer. Here comes the kicker to tack on the extra point. And this is a good kick. And Tampa will get the ball back. Let's see what they can do after that score. Atlanta to kick it to Tampa.
No
return. He will sit on this one.
And that's where he takes this offense back out after a very poor drive. First one, we're going to see if they can do anything better. Go for the handoff.
Oh, and Atlanta's all over that.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have the same amount of weapons as James does, but sometimes you just gotta think maybe you can make
And this Atlanta defense full of stars everywhere. That's a nice pass breakup by the Atlanta defensive back. And they're already going to get the ball back from this Tampa offense that's struggled so far.
Yeah, we're just going to see this. This is just going to be
He's going to return this one, and this is looking like it might be an embarrassing game for Tampa, as Atlanta has a 7-point lead with the ball and will get the ball at halftime. If they can score and keep this Tampa offense struggling, this looks like it could be a blowout. He's going to pass this one, and he will be sacked for a 9-yard loss. Let's see what they can do after that big play against them, and it's caught for a pretty decent gain. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. As
My
of this
apologies,
first
something
quarter
happened with my
ends,
phone.
Atlanta up 7-0, prepared to punt this ball back to the
Oh,
Atlanta
another punt.
Falcons.
That's fun.
Good punt. He will call a fair catch at his own 15-yard line.
Let's see if we have 3 drives in a row.
Alright,
Absolutely
Tampa's
not.
back. Tampa's back on the field.
A gun look, 2 wide receivers to the right. Quick fire. Hits them. Hits both sets.
That Tampa defense is
Trips
playing.
right. Trips
That
right. 2 to the left. A 5 wide set. He's just gonna find his dump off.
that Falcon offense has been really strong. They have stopped this offense multiple times. Let's see if Tampa can get back on track of what they've done so far this year.
In this drive, they seem to be doing so. Oh, he's gonna take it all the way down. Oh, wow. That's just
A
horrible.
bunch of pass deflections. The ball stayed up in the air for such a long time.
Yeah, if you're a coach in that situation, you do not want to see that.
That's a nice pass breakup by that Atlanta defensive back. And it's 3rd and 10 again. Let's see if Tampa can have an adjustment to see if they can keep themselves going. And it's intercepted by this Atlanta great defensive back corps. I don't know his name, so I'm not even going to try that.
Pretty sure that's anti-tech, but
Going right over the Tampa wide receiver for that interception.
I believe
And they're gonna get this on back on their own side of the field with a step back, launching this deep into the end zone for a touchdown. What an explosive offense that they have. Jason Breeze Jr. on the big play.
yeah, they just lost them
And
entirely.
he just got right past without any effort. It was just such an easy play for this Atlanta team. They're gonna come out and tack on that one extra point, which is good, making them go up 14-0 second quarter. Such a dynamic team, and they're not afraid to take shots like those. Here it comes on the kickoff, back to Atlanta. I meant back to Tampa.
This will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
See if Tampa adjusted to what Atlanta just did against them with the handoff. And he is met right at the line of scrimmage for that 1-yard gain. He steps back, fired over the middle, and it's intercepted again. Oh my goodness. This Atlanta team is rolling.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Alright.
Good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on.
Alright. Atlanta back out on the field, already up 14-0 at the at 6 o'clock, 6 right on the dot, over the middle, and he got hit pretty hard by Devin White for a 6-yard gain, taking this down to the 23 inside the 25. And Atlanta has really shined tonight as they're trying to take themselves to the next round. And that is a huge run by Atlanta, hitting the first Shaquille O'Neal.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Throwing this over the middle, and he's going to take this down inside the 10 to the 6. Just on the edge of the 5. And Atlanta is shining so well right now. Atlanta, let's see if they can punch this ball into the end zone. As this is going to be tossed out to the outside, and he's going to fight himself into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, the big tight end, taking the score up 20-0 with the extra point coming. This game looks like it's getting out of hand pretty fast. It might just be the end of Tampa's season when the game's over. And Tampa continues to struggle as they get the ball back. He's just going to sit on this one, and they will get the ball at the 25-yard line. McNair comes back out onto the field. He has struggled a lot. 2 interceptions this first half, and he's going to dump this one off for a 5-yard gain to the 30. And this Atlanta defense has rallied to everything so far. They're going to run this one, and he's going to get a decent couple of yards, about 3. Take this 3rd and 2 at the Atlanta 33, and he is going to be swallowed up. 1-yard loss. This is, oh no, and Tristan Wirfs goes down. That's a bad thing that this Tampa offense wants to see as they're already struggling so far. And they're going to come out and bring the punt unit out. Atlanta will get the ball back, already up 21-0. He's going to return this one for maybe just a few yards to the 28. He's going to take this one on the pass, throw it for a first down at the 40-yard line, a 12-yard gain. They are just continuing to tear apart this Tampa team, and it's just looking like Tampa's gonna go home tonight. Bree on one side, 1 on the other. The big running back is gonna catch this pass for a 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. And they might just let this run to the 2-minute warning, and they will. Oh, nobody in the backfield. Here we go. He's going to throw a short pass over the middle, over the 50-yard line, now on the Tampa side of the field. And they continue to dominate as a short out route for 2 yards inside the 45 now. And here he goes on the screen, and he has a blocker, and he's going to get a first down out of that. What a big playmaker. When you have a player that big running at you, you can just hope that you can bring him down yourself. He has been such a big factor so far. And here's going to be a pass over the middle inside the 25, and they just continue to shove this ball down Tampa's throat. Here it goes. Atlanta to the short pass outside. Going to take this inside the red zone at the 19. They have been phenomenal from inside the red zone also. Almost every drive they've had down here is the reserve 6 as they throw it over inside the 5, down at the 2. They're going to call a timeout. 2-second half, 58 seconds left, up 21-0 at the 2. it's looking really rough for Tampa right now. They're going to have to figure out something if they even have a chance, which I don't really think that there's a chance, as Shaquille O'Neal pushes in for the 2-yard touchdown. And this game is even more far out of hand, as they're going to make this 28-0 if this extra point lands through the uprights. And it is good taking this score to 28-0 in the first half. And this Tampa team is really struggling. It's looking really rough. They're going to bring this one out, and he's going to be met well before the 25. Probably should have just sat on that, as he only can bring it back out to the 19. And this was a pretty good game. Like, two rivals, division rivals playing each other in the playoffs. Just brings more to the table, and Tampa hasn't showed up very well, as this is going to be incomplete pass. 3rd and 4, 45 seconds left. Clock stopped after the incompletion. Over the middle, the biggest play for Tampa all night, as they're going to take this to the 42. It means a lot if they can even try to get some type of points out of this. 40 seconds. He finds a guy over midfield to the 43, and they're moving this ball pretty fast now. They're trying to get this ball at least into 3-point range, and he's going to hit a short route and get 2 yards, call the timeout, and I don't know what the plan is here. That's a pretty long field goal if you ask me. Over 50 yards. That's a pretty long field goal from the 41, and this kick is really got no chance of making it, as he misses this one really badly. 1 second left. Atlanta, I think they're going to come out, and they should probably just sit on this. Take it into the half. Up 28-0. Let's see what they do. They will keep this on the ground. Take it out. 4-yard carry. Take this into half. Tampa up 28-0. Atlanta continues to struggle. Let's see what happens after halftime.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the second of our triple header here on Wild Card Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC Wild Card game. And you can see the result there. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Tampa kicking at Atlanta to start the second half. Already up 28-0. Let's see if they can continue the beat down on Tampa. And I think it's safe to say that this season for Tampa is most likely already a 28-point deficit. They got the goose egg on the scoreboard with Atlanta with the ball, and they're going to throw this over the middle for a 4-yard gain and immediately take down. Atlanta continues to fire that ball to the running back, and he's stepping back, and he's chucking this. And did he get both feet on? They say and that is a huge play to the 41-yard line on the other side of the 50. What a big play. And that is another nice play with a nice juke. And he is going to take this inside the 30. The one player that I have not seen much of this game so far is the wide receiver Travis Hunter. Be prepared if you can see him in the beginning of the second half. This is a nice pass to the outside, taken inside the 20. And this Tampa season relies on a bunch of stops that they will have to get if they even want to have a chance left. And that is a nice pass over the middle to take them to the 10. And if they score, you can basically call this game over, as there's no way they can make a comeback from a game that far away. Caught for a 3-yard loss. Must have been a broken play. Atlanta throwing this back inside for the 5. Nice catch. And that's Travis Hunter, who you should continue to keep an eye on. 3 receptions for 32 yards. One of the front runners for Offensive Player of the Year. And that is a sack to keep for that Tampa offense for the Tampa defense to finally get a stop. But they will still get 3 at least out of this to take this to 31-0. I don't think there's enough time for this Tampa team to amount to a comeback with how much they've struggled so far. Let's see what they can do as they get the ball back on the kickoff. And they will return this kick. He's at the 20 to the 23. And here comes McNair again, continuing to struggle. And this is not like this Tampa offense. Usually they can at least keep up, and he is sacked at the 13 by Mula. And this just continues to keep getting out of hand. This is basically just it's looking like much of a bye week for Atlanta out here as they continue to destroy. This game should, and it's another sack by Lewis, one of the runners for Defensive Player of the Year. Got back in that backfield so fast, it looked like McNair didn't even see him. And Atlanta's already going to get the ball back, and then this game's pretty much over. Fair catch called for at the 41-yard line. Jason Breed today, 6 receptions, 105 yards, 1 touchdown grab. And this team has played excellent all year. 17-0 record shows how dominant they've been around the NFC, proving themselves as one of the best teams in the league, actually, on the 3-yard run by Shaquille O'Neal. Pretty decent run. And they're going to continue to feed him as he gets a 2-yard gain. And now they might as well set up the pass. Looking, firing, wide open, inside the 25 at the 21-yard line by the white dude. And this offense continues to shred their way down the field with the time clicking away in the third quarter. This game is so far out of hand. And he steps back again, firing it into the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Jamal Rondo, 2nd reception for a touchdown. And this score is even more out of hand as this is set up to become 39-0 on the extra point. And he is in. And this game has been really interesting to watch for one side and not so fun for the other. You can just imagine how pleased this Atlanta coach is, while this Tampa coach is trying to figure out something to work. They'll sit on this one, bring it out to the 25 with 20 seconds left. McNair and this Tampa offense come back out. Haven't seen any good plays from this team. They should have. That's what they were doing. Oh, and he's gonna get a big gain out of that one. To the 48, and this is the start of the fourth quarter. Atlanta still on top, 38-0. A very one-sided game. Mola was the one to bring him down on that quick, deep throw. And McNair, under pressure, getting hit by 3 Atlanta defenders, taken down for the sack. And that is a 13-yard loss. This is a very, very out-of-hand game now as they continue to tear apart this Tampa team. 2nd and 23. Feels like a mile. And he is sacked again by Solo Zizi with his 2nd sack of the game. Back-to-back QB hits. And he just went right through. And if he would have got through 1 second, like half a second later, that ball might have been on the ground as a fumble. As he was drawing his arm back, and this is a big... Oh, and he throws a short pass. Actually a 2-yard gain, and this Atlanta team will get the ball back again. On the punt, return, he will field it, take this, makes one juke, down at the 36. The Atlanta wonderful offense comes back out again. They have been on and off the field all day. Hasn't took not that much effort to get down the field. They have just simply taken care of this lead on the 5-yard carry by Shaquille O'Neal, who's been a really handy player all season long, proving it this game, as he gets it again for another nice carry up to the 49. 12 rushes, 62 yards, and a touchdown for the big running back. And he continues to get those carries in this fourth quarter as they try to run out some clock. Another nice run, 4 yards, taking this to the other side of midfield. 351 total yards for this offense. 38 combined points for this whole team. 3rd and 3. Let's see if they continue to stick to the ground or want to throw this. He's going to run it up the middle. Hit the first down at the 41. And he has been so powerful today. He's been such a wrecking ball. 3 minutes left. This game's definitely over as they run the timeout. And he's going to get another nice run for 9. And he just continues to pound this clock down. And they are using this time to their advantage. This Tampa team is going to be knocked out of the playoffs. And he's going to take this down inside the 25. And he's just shy of 100 yards rushing today. And he's going to continue to get the ball. The 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark at the fourth quarter. And this has been a very lopsided score. If Tampa can't put up at least 3 points this game, this will be a very embarrassing game as they continue to run this ball and this clock down. 1 minute 24 left, and Atlanta is taking this to the next round. As they continue to run down the clock, he's going to get the first, and that basically seals this game. And there we have it. That very dominant force in Shaquille O'Neal. Your big power back. He's just like any amazing power back that you'd look for an amazing goal line wrong power back. He can easily put the ball inside the end zone from where they're at right now. That play right there will help them run down the play clock for the rest of the game. And that's the end of this game. Tampa 0, Atlanta 38. Very, very wide margin, and this game is over. Atlanta will advance. Damn, bruh. Ugh.